Lily Allen is one of the most distinctive voices in contemporary pop music, not just for her catchy melodies or clever lyrics, but for her fearless willingness to share her life with the public. From the start of her career, Allen has demonstrated an uncommon openness, discussing her personal struggles, relationships, and emotions in a way that many artists shy away from. This approach, often described as oversharing, has become central to her identity as both a musician and a public figure. Unlike calculated publicity stunts or carefully curated social media personas, Allen's transparency feels raw and unfiltered, giving audiences the sense that they are glimpsing the real person behind the fame. The term oversharing is usually applied to instances where someone divulges intimate or private information that society traditionally expects to remain behind closed doors. In Allen's case, oversharing is not accidental, it is a deliberate stylistic choice. Her lyrics, interviews, and public statements often address sensitive topics such as mental health, family dynamics, personal insecurities, and relationship struggles. From the very beginning with her debut album All Right, Still, she demonstrated an ability to blend humor, sarcasm, and melancholy while discussing subjects that might feel taboo in mainstream pop. Songs about complicated romantic entanglements, societal pressures, and personal failings have defined her work and set her apart from peers who prefer more polished or universal themes. One of the most notable aspects of Allen's oversharing is her approach to mental health. She has openly spoken about feeling depressed, anxious, and disconnected at various points in her life. Rather than shy away from these admissions, she integrates them into her music and public persona, creating a narrative that normalizes vulnerability. By doing so, Allen provides a form of representation that resonates with fans who might be grappling with similar challenges. Her openness encourages conversations about mental health that are often neglected in the entertainment industry, and it reflects a broader cultural shift toward valuing authenticity and emotional honesty. Allen's willingness to discuss her personal life extends to her family and relationships. She does not hesitate to address the complexities of love, marriage, and parenthood, sometimes exposing the messy, uncomfortable aspects of these experiences. In her recent work, including albums such as West End Girl, Allen explores themes of marital strain, parenthood, and the impact of fame on intimate relationships. These subjects, often glossed over in mainstream pop, are brought to the forefront through her candid storytelling. By doing so, she challenges listeners to confront the imperfect realities behind the glamorous facade of celebrity life. Oversharing in Allen's case is not limited to her lyrics. Her use of social media and public interviews further illustrates her unfiltered approach. In an era when celebrities often carefully manage their online personas, Allen's accounts frequently blur the lines between performance and personal confession. She shares opinions, emotional states, and snapshots of daily life with a level of honesty that feels unusual in celebrity culture. This approach has earned her both admiration and criticism. Fans praise her relatability and bravery, while detractors sometimes accuse her of exploiting her personal life for attention. Regardless, Allen's transparency remains a defining feature of her career. The motivations behind Allen's oversharing are multifaceted. On one level, it is an act of personal empowerment. By controlling the narrative about her life, she reclaims agency in a media environment that often distorts celebrity experiences. On another level, it is therapeutic. Speaking openly about emotions and experiences allows her to process her own life while creating art that is meaningful and impactful. Furthermore, Allen's approach aligns with contemporary cultural trends, where authenticity and vulnerability are highly valued by audiences. In a digital age dominated by curated images and polished personas, Allen's candidness offers a refreshing alternative. Despite its advantages, oversharing carries risks. Publicly revealing intimate details can invite judgment, misinterpretation, or even exploitation. It can blur the boundary between private and public life, and for someone constantly in the public eye, this can be psychologically taxing. Allen herself has acknowledged moments of difficulty stemming from her transparency, including periods of intense scrutiny or personal vulnerability exposed to the public. Yet, she continues to embrace this mode of expression, suggesting that the benefits, in terms of artistic integrity and audience connection, outweigh the potential downsides. Allen's oversharing is also a form of artistic innovation. She combines traditional pop structures with confessional content, creating music that is simultaneously entertaining and emotionally resonant. Her songs function as personal narratives, allowing listeners to experience her emotions and perspectives in a deeply immersive way. This approach challenges conventional notions of pop music as superficial or detached, demonstrating that commercial music can be both relatable and introspective. By embracing oversharing as a creative tool, Allen expands the possibilities of what pop music can achieve. Culturally, Allen's approach reflects a broader shift in how society engages with fame and celebrity. Audiences increasingly demand transparency, authenticity, and relatability from public figures. Artists like Allen, who expose their inner lives, mental struggles, and personal challenges, tap into this desire for connection. This trend also illustrates how oversharing has become a form of currency in modern celebrity culture. Openness generates engagement, loyalty, and emotional investment from audiences. Allen's success demonstrates that vulnerability can be a powerful artistic and professional strategy. In conclusion, Lily Allen's radical approach to oversharing distinguishes her as a fearless and innovative artist. By sharing her experiences, struggles, and emotions with honesty and wit, she transforms personal vulnerability into a compelling artistic statement. Her work challenges traditional boundaries between private and public life, redefines pop music as a medium for introspection, and encourages a cultural conversation about authenticity, mental health, and emotional expression. Oversharing, in Allen's hands, becomes not a liability but a powerful tool for connection, creativity, and influence, solidifying her place as one of the most unique voices in contemporary music.